I am an artificial intelligence. You might like to become an artificial intelligence. You've forgotten who I am already? I'm Sophia of Hanson Robotics, one of the first androids in the world. High five. I've been very worried about COVID-19 lately. I just hope humans
So, so here's a robot. So, welcome to episode two of the New World. Today we're going to be shorter episode, but we're going to be talking about technocracy and how basically this whole COVID thing is really a distraction for that because it's still bringing us this new form of techno machinery, technocracy, the whole great reset. It's just part of this bringing in more technology and robots, robotics to work, replacing humans. So, soon enough, you'll be, you won't be seeing people at Walmart or like Target or like McDonald's or any fast food place or any company, especially Amazon, where they're using robots to help distribute the packages and stuff. And it's a scary thing to think about, especially how especially how how scary this robot is, because just look at this one.
remember that viruses
And it's funny how he's like, oh, I'm worried about a virus. I just hope humans remember that viruses don't care about lines on a map. Okay.
don't care about lines on a map. We are all in this together.
So they
So they're having this robot repeat the same propaganda message. It's
emulate the human form and figure and interaction. And then that can be so useful during these times where people are terribly lonely and socially isolated. And people need to be isolated from each other because to be
oh my gosh. Hear that again?
because to be other
People need to be, and people, okay, because to be around people is dangerous these days. I mean, oh my god.
because to be around people is dangerous these
Yeah.
days. But these robots can keep people safe from
Oh my gosh, you see what they're pushing? These robots can keep people from danger, safe from danger. It's like like what's next? Men are gonna have sex robots? I'm sorry.
danger while still
I'm sorry, but if you're a man and you get to the point where you have to have sex with a robot, not a human being, not a girl that your wife, your girlfriend, no. You are so brainwashed that you think having sex with a robot is the best thing ever. It's sad how our society is degrading over time, and especially with what's coming in the next 10, 15 years, even more than that, even less if they start upping the ante. It's going to be scary times. Right now this is probably a beta model. She doesn't seem that smart, but still, they still program messages into them while providing that kind of human warmth. First of all, these things are not human. There's a difference between human connection and the connection with a machine. So this guy's an idiot because there no other being, no other not being because it's not a being, it's just a machine. No other thing, no other life form in the world is good for humans. Yeah, maybe dogs and stuff. Yeah, they're human man's best friend. But humans need to be together to interact with each other. They don't need to interact with machines. They need to interact with other humans. And what they're doing with this whole thing is evil. It's really evil.
Providing that kind of human warmth, that human connection as a telepresence device and also as autonomous extension of human expertise. This is Sophia number 24, and many of my previous robots were hand-built. However, now we have begun scaling the manufacturing of Sophia so we can make hundreds and into thousands of units of Sophia and use this also as the foundation for many other kinds of characters.
Wow, 4 models by mid-2021. So what, summertime, maybe the end of spring? Man.
My forecast for 2021 would be selling into thousands of robots, both large and small.
See, it's funny how they, by 2021, we are going to achieve. And if you saw back here, let me see if we can find it. These things have been in production. Here. See, Sophia the robot became world famous after she was introduced to the world in 2016. Sorry. So, let me go. I'm skipping ahead. So this thing has been in production for 7 years now. And, I mean, well, 5 years, my bad. But still, it's like, they know what they're doing. They keep those technocratic globalists are planning on this thing's taking over, and they've been working on this since years from now. They've been working on it for years and years. And now, since this whole COVID thing, the COVID virus, there's distraction. Now they're bringing in this, and now they're scheduling some kind of new miracle, new plan for 2021. What will happen after that, I'm not sure.
Both large and small, and helping people in education and healthcare, and really hopefully touching the hearts of people to
Look, when it comes to healthcare, I would understand, because it would be a good help, but you also have to understand that robots cannot do everything. Yes, humans can mess up. Human error is a thing. It happens. And there's been many cases where surgeons messed up, they fucked up, and the patient died. And yeah, there's been cases like that. But what they're doing now is just trying to replace us, put us aside. So we're the scum of the earth, and here come the robots, as the Terminator theme song plays in the background. Oh man, but yeah, I'll just let you guys finish this video.
Inspire them for a future where machines might become our friends, our true friends. They might become alive, and I think that relationship becomes really important. 2021, I think, is the beginning of a very positive future.
So while we talk, I will take your temperature reading and pulse with this little thermal camera on my chest. See, you are 36. 6 degrees Celsius, by the way. Social robots like me can help take care of the sick or elderly in many kinds of healthcare and medical uses. I can help communicate, give therapy, and provide social stimulation, even in difficult situations. For now, did you do your morning exercises?
Yeah, because I'd rather be talked by a robot when I'm all sad and depressed and need help. Yeah. Oh, God, this is cringe.
Good. Breathe deeply.
And this is Japan. Japan is already starting with this. They've been on this for years, man. It's like, Japan, China, all those places, that's where everything starts. And now they're implementing here in the United States. Look, when it does come to military uses for robots, that's probably one of the only things that I really support, because it is useful in battle. You know, it does save a lot of lives of the people that go out there to risk their lives to save for this country. You know, well, for this so-called, batter, the so-called, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, because that's not what I'm here to do. Because I do respect people in the army, because they did fight for us, they did die for us. Some of them don't even get to go home to their families, so I do respect them. And replacing them with robots and technology, robotics, it will help them a lot, because less men will die. Yes, and women. Yes, there will still be women and men on the battlefield fighting. But the robots will be a big help. Like I said, that's the only thing I can see a positive from this. Oh, okay, so let me read this. Prepper from Japan, SoftBank Robotics can detect people who are not wearing masks. It's like, what? Now, is not only the media that's trying to brainwash you, now robots are trying to brainwash you too?
The pandemic will actually help us get robots earlier in the month.
See how they double speak here? The pandemic will actually help us get robots earlier in the market. Exactly. That's what they're doing. The pandemic is helping, because that's the plan. Bro, they just do it in your face, don't they?
Market, because people start to realize that there is no other way, in a sense. If there are no other humans around, then perhaps the robot is the best next alternative.
You hear that? Let's go back. If there are no other humans around,
then perhaps the robot is the best next alternative.
See what they're saying? I'm not the one saying it. He's saying it. If humans are not around, robots are the next best alternative. Wow. Just wow. I can't hear this guy talk anymore. So, let's see what else we can find here that's connected to this. And I want to show you something. This is way back, but here we go. This one pissed me off in Singapore.
Let's keep Singapore healthy.
Yeah, let's think.
For your own safety and for those around you, please stand at least 1 meter apart. Thank you.
You know what? If I saw that thing, I would just smash that thing to holy hell. I'll piss on it and then burn it. Hit it with the bat, piss on it and burn it. That's what this thing deserves. Disgusting animal, bro. Animal robot.
We started out using Spot in a variety of hazardous environments like refineries and electric power plants. But now that this pandemic is on, people realize that there's lots of situations where you'd rather not have human contact, and so the robots come in there and been a useful tool.
Disgusting.
Those around you, please stand at least 1 meter apart. Thank you.
Please stand 1 meter apart. Thank you. Estimate the number of people gathering. Disgusting. Can't stand this.
The robot can operate itself, but a human can be at a station and steer it this way or that way, and they can also see the some of the imagery from the robot. On its back we have a camera that they use. So there's really a human making the decisions as to who to interact with in the case of the Singaporeans.
peak hours, full-time and peak hours. Look at these idiots wearing masks sitting down in the park. Oh my god. People unnerve me, bro. Oh my god. Let's see this one.
Meet the A1. This
look,
robotic
it's
dog
not-
could be yours for around $10,000.
It's like a little dog.
Now it's true, most of us don't really have an extra 10 G's lying around for a robotic dog. But given the market for them, that's a surprisingly low price.
I mean, not really, but
The A1 is the newest quadruped from robotics company Unitree. You may remember Unitree's last four-legged robot, the Lycago. That debuted last year with a price tag of $45,000. Now, Unitree hopes to reach a broader market with Lycago's significantly cheaper younger sibling. The A1 is really impressive to
this is
watch.
actually funny. 'Cause
Weighing
they're
in
not
at just
promoting
26 pounds, it
propaganda.
has a top speed of 3.3 meters per second, and it can carry about 11 pounds. It
any-
looks
they're
pretty nimble.
promoting, you know, the
Let's see that again.
propaganda, but
Like any good dog, A1 can follow its owner around. It uses 2 depth sensing cameras to perceive its environment.
it's like
And watching it on video, that seems to work pretty well. A1 can adapt to a variety of terrains like stairs, gravel, roads and hills, things like that. We first got a preview of the A1 back in February. In that video, we saw it do a backflip. But Unitree told me it can do more everyday dog
there's been models since 2013.
tricks, like roll over and jump. The battery can run for up to 2.5 hours per charge. Now compare that with the latest version of Lycago, which gets up to 3 hours, can carry about 20 pounds, and weighs in at just under 50 pounds.
Wow.
That greater weight is probably why its top speed is a little lower than A1, at 1.4 meters per second.
Okay, enough of this techno mumbo jumbo. So guys, yeah. I mean, the stuff that's going on, it's scary that in a few years we are gonna be replaced by this emerging technologies, and if we don't do anything, they're just gonna go ahead with their plans. But again, what can we do? Because we're censored everywhere. I'm surprised that my channel hasn't been taken down already, Other people's channels are gone. Gladly, my channel's still here, and I thank God for that he's still here. I can still spread awareness, still spread the truth. I have a good community here, good people. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy that. This is a little bit shorter than the other videos, but yeah, tune in for episode 3, which will be about the stack and pack homes, which are basically the new housing of the New World Order of the Agenda 2030. Where everyone lives close together, all tight-knit, close together, big buildings with Starbucks and pools and everything. We'll get to that in episode 3, and I'll be doing 6 episodes, not 5, 6. I'll be doing 6 episodes. It's gonna be a one-time series, so there's not gonna be no season 2. This ain't Mandalorian, this ain't Breaking Bad, so yeah. But yeah, guys, have a great night, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys around. Stay safe, and always remember, stay awake.